Today, I am pleased to announce our community spotlight is JEMfriends. And we have today with us, we have Liberty Thompson, who is the executive director of JEMfriends. And Liberty grew up here in Boise as the third of 7 siblings. And you'll learn a little bit more about that during Liberty's presentation. From a young age, Liberty demonstrated the concern for the orphans and forgotten and pursued friendships with those overlooked by others. In 2008, Liberty founded JEMfriends with the vision that each youth aging out of foster care would have opportunities to flourish in a society that understands their adversity and supports them in becoming loving adults. Currently, Liberty serves as the executive director for JEMfriends, leading several programs that support aged out youth and increasing awareness about the needs of these youth in the community. She also engages many youth in the community through personal mentoring. And I'm going to, first of all, I want to welcome Liberty. And Liberty, I thank you for taking time to come in and share information with us about JEMfriends and allowing us to get to know you. So again, thank you for sharing your time and your expertise with us this morning. And I'm going to turn it over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Peggy, for referring us, and Mary and Dara and everyone else who is allowing this presentation time. I don't know if my PowerPoint is going to be presented by you guys or if you guys want me to share it.
If you want to share it so that you can control it, that's fine, or I can share it. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm happy to share it, or
on the bottom, there's a green button that says share screen. You should be able to pull it up that way. Am I correct, Dara?
I just made sure multiple, you should be able to do it now.
Okay, perfect.
And if not, we have it available.
All right. Are we seeing it there?
It's coming.
There it is.
Okay, cool. So as Mary shared, I am founder and executive director of JEMfriends, and I started JEMfriends when I was 18 years old because through just my high school years, I was able to get connected with Hope House, which is a local children's home here in the Treasure Valley out in Marcy. And it was through that experience I became best friends with a gal there named Amanda, who she and I were very close in age and graduating the same year. And as she neared her graduation date, she actually asked me to speak for her at her high school graduation. And that was the moment that really sparked JEMfriends, as I just realized how much of a difference one person could make in the life of youth that were aging out of foster care, and just started thinking about how the community could come together to make a difference. So as Mary shared, our vision is that every person aging out of foster care has opportunities to flourish in a society that understands their adversities and want to support them as they grow into loving adults. So why the need here specifically for youth aging out of care? So the need that in the US, there are about 20,000 youth that are emancipated yearly. Here in Idaho, that's going to be with aging out of care, either at 18 or with the new law, they could stay until age 21. Up to 29% of former foster youth experience homelessness by age 24. And it's about 24% that are going to experience it within the first just days of aging out of foster care. About 25% of Idaho foster youth haven't graduated high school or gotten their GED by the time they're 19 years old. For the youth that JEMfriends serve, it's a very, very high number that have not gotten their GED. About 30% of Idaho foster youth have been incarcerated. So again, just facing more barriers and more barriers to their independence, dealing with maybe probation or other stuff that they're having to go through in order to be independent. And then only 1 in 4 of Idaho foster youth are employed at age 21. A lot of factors can really go into that. One of the largest factors we see is that youth don't have consistent transportation. either on their own or throughout this community, that really lead to a lot of barriers for them finding stable employment. Another cause oftentimes is just lack of work documentation or getting kind of their ducks in a row so that they can be employed. So what's JEMfriends' solution to this? And that's our independent living program. Our independent living program has 4 pillars to it that we focus in on. We have our housing, our life skills classes, our community, which is really focused on one-on-one mentorship, and then our personalized our personalized independence plan that our youth are created by our youth and their youth advocate, so that every youth is working towards JEMfriends' 5 stepping stones to independence. So just want to kind of break down a little bit more what each of those consist of. Housing is like the key pillar to being able to provide these independent living services for our youth. If they don't have a place to live, place to stay, it's very, very difficult for them to grow on that, to be employed, to get back re-enrolled in school, to develop life skills. Without housing, they're simply just surviving. So JEMfriends provides housing. We have 4 homes in the Treasure Valley where we have 11 beds. We can provide housing for both young men and women. It's a community living situation. They work to live together. They participate together to keep the home clean, to keep the home well maintained, and they get a lot of community living skills in that environment. We do hands-on life skills in the home. They develop good friendship and roommate relationships, and every home is overseen by a volunteer resident advisor who can really help guide them and provide friendship to them. Our life skills classes happen weekly on Thursdays. This is a great way for the community to be involved by teaching those life skills classes. Here's a couple photos demonstrating some that we have taken in the past that are hands-on life skills, able to go down to a salon, being taught just hands-on skills of caring for each other, caring for their hair, self-defense class. Our classes really vary, and we've tried to keep them focused on what the youth in our program need. So our current course here in November is a communications class that's being taught by Creative Minds down in Garden City. The community aspect is really huge for us. We really believe that every youth needs a mentor, needs someone in their life that they can call on no matter what. So the mentors meet with the youth for a minimum of 6 hours a month, just providing guidance. It's very just individual based. So some of our mentors are helping them with specific aspects that they're working on within their independent living program, where other times it's just spending time with them, really providing friendship and mentorship. We also provide monthly activities to our youth, celebrate their birthdays, do a Thanksgiving and a Christmas event for them. For the independent, individualized independence plan, so every youth gets paired up with a youth advocate. This is a staff position within JEMfriends, and the youth advocate is working with the youth to guide them in accomplishing the JEMfriends 5 stepping stones to independence. And we define these as community, building their community to 3 caring adults, education, graduating high school, getting their GED, employment, maintaining employment for a minimum of 6 months, housing, getting on a housing lease agreement, and transportation, accomplishing a driver's license and getting into a vehicle. I know my time is coming short here, so I'm just gonna quickly say outcomes. 30% of youth who enroll in our program are able to accomplish those 5 stepping stones. And 90% of the youth who graduate are able to maintain that for at least 3 years. Just going to pop down here to frequently asked questions. Oftentimes people wonder where the name JEMfriends came from, and I actually named it after my own support group. My siblings, who, as Mary mentioned, I have 6 siblings. They were all the biggest inspiration and pushing myself to start JEMfriends, believing in an 18-year-old girl to be able to start and launch an organization to help other youth that were same age as me. And so my 4 brothers are all J's, my sister Elise and Mercy. And so our name actually comes from my own support group, but we really believe it defines who we are as an organization, just as my siblings pushed me to do something that seemed impossible. We believe that the JEMfriends community coming around our youth can just push our youth to break through the barriers, break through the statistics that might say it's not possible for you to graduate high school or rent your own house or drive a car. We say with the right group around you that it is possible. And that, I believe, is time. So I'm gonna turn it back over to you guys. Thank you for the opportunity to share today. Thank you, Peggy, for all you do for us.